After roughly packing my luggage, I went to Xi'an's residence. This meant that for the next week, it would all be time we spent alone together. Please bring me my luggage. Zhang Shuyi took a total of 4 days of annual leave, which combined with the weekend made a total of 6 days. She packed her clothes according to her estimated time. This is my 3rd time visiting Xi'an's home. Zhang Shuyi told herself that this time she was here as his girlfriend, which was perfectly legitimate and above board, and she should walk out with an air of confidence and swagger. Xi'an watched her figure approaching, a smile slowly spreading across his lips. Xi'an looked her up and down. When Xi'an came to pick her up, he looked at her 24-inch suitcase and asked, "How come there's so much luggage?" The last time I came to his house was for the first interview. Zhang Shuyi asked in a low voice, "The only way to get to your house is by a boat?" There are other ways to get here. It's just that the scenery is so beautiful during this time of year, so I wanted you to see it for yourself. And this time, I'm here as his girlfriend. Are you hungry? Let's get something to eat first. Yeah? They had only been inside for 2 minutes when someone brought them dinner. The kitchen in this house is clearly just for show. She walked to the dining room in a few steps and sat down very gracefully. Perhaps to take care of her, the rice was specially cooked into porridge and a spoon was placed next to it. At the banquet, however, there was only regular rice and chopsticks. Xi'an looked up. Zhang Shuyi looked at the food in front of her, raised her eyebrows, and gestured to him with her eyes. Xi'an followed her gaze to the dish and said, "That's not an onion, it's a pickled scallion bulb." Zhang Shuyi, speechless. "Who asked you that? But isn't that really a scallion?" She looked at them a few more times. "Oh, why do they look exactly the same?" Xi'an patiently explained to her. They just look alike. One is in the Amaryllidaceae family, and the other is a perennial bulbous plant. Zhang Shuyi nodded as if she understood. "Oh, I see. Thanks." Then I suddenly came to my senses. Zhang Shuyi had no intention of relying on herself. She raised her head and looked at Xi'an across her. "I didn't mention this before, but have you already forgotten what you promised me yesterday?" In those few seconds, Xi'an had already picked up her chopsticks and started eating slowly and deliberately. Seeing that he didn't even glance at her, Zhang Shuyi coughed. "Don't tell me you only said that to get me come to your house?" At this moment, Xi'an suddenly put down his chopsticks and bowl, said nothing. Xi'an looked up during a break in his meal, staring intently at her. He swallowed the food in his mouth before saying slowly, "That's right." Facing his unwavering gaze and hearing him utter such shameless words with such composure, Zhang Shuyi's reaction was strange. I wasn't angry, but my face felt a little hot. She didn't say anything more, lowered her head, and slowly picked up the spoon with her left hand, stirring the porridge in the bowl. At this moment, Xi'an suddenly put down his chopsticks and bowl, said nothing, got up and walked around the table to her side, pulled out a chair and sat down, and then took the bowl and spoon from her. His series of actions were so swift that Zhang Shuyi hadn't even had time to react before he had already fed her a mouthful of porridge. Zhang Shuyi was stunned for a moment, staring at him without blinking. Xi'an wasn't in a hurry. After looking at her for a moment, he said, "Open your mouth." "Ah." As if a switch had been flipped, Zhang Shuyi obediently opened her mouth. When a spoonful of porridge was fed to her, even her swallowing motion was mechanical. Although Xi'an was feeding her, he kept looking into her eyes and never glanced at the bowl in his hand. Even though he was doing the gentlest thing, his gaze was intense and direct, like a scorching heat wave surging in from all directions, gradually engulfing her. She kept her head down, taking one bite after another without ever lifting her eyes.
I want that shrimp. Peel it for me.
After a few bites, Zhuxi couldn't take it anymore and turned her face away with her mouth shut. All right. Qiao rested his hand on his temple, tilted his head to look for a while, finally chuckled softly.
I want to dip it in the sauce. A little more.
The dining room was so quiet that the only sounds were the soft clinking of spoons against the rim of ceramic bowls and the two people's breathing. Hurry
up! I'm still hungry.
Zhuxi took the spoon from his hand. Is this a meal? This is cannibalism.
I'm a little thirsty. Open the bottle of wine for me.
Qiao heard that. He got up, took a bottle of wine from the cupboard, and poured it into a glass. After that, he handed it to Zhuxi without saying a word. It turned out to be hot chocolate, and Zhuxi was annoyed.
I want some oranges. The doctor said I need to get more vitamins.
The phone rang at the same time. It was the assistant calling. Qiao turned on speakerphone and listened while bending down to peel an orange.
Another half hour passed. Zhang Shui's neck ached from looking at her phone for so long. She stretched her neck and shoulders, then brushed her hair and said, I'm getting a little hot. Tie my hair up for me. This touches on a blind spot of the banquet. He put down his phone, stared at the rubber band Zhang Shui handed him for a long time, before raising his hand. Not done yet? Zhang Shui had her back to him and her hair was being pulled painfully from time to time. Ouch, be gentle, be gentle. It hurts, be gentle. Although Zhang Shui kept nagging, Qiao didn't say anything, coldly doing something he was completely inept at. After spending several minutes tying a loose ponytail, Qiao didn't show any impatience, but she didn't say much either, and started looking at the computer again. Zhang Shui felt a pang of conscience amidst his silence. I'm impressed. It's so neat. It's like you've practiced this before. Well then, you go ahead and finish your work. I'm going to take a shower and head to bed first, okay? We finished our meal before 8 o'clock. Qiao still had some things to do, but instead of going to the study, he took his laptop and sat in the living room. Qiao heard this, but remained focused on the computer screen. Qiao didn't even look up. She noticed that Qiao didn't seem very busy. He was just casually checking some emails. As a result, some people started to become restless. Why can't this person understand her voiceover? I mean, Zhang Shui said very softly. There are so many rooms. Which one should I sleep in? Where do you sleep? Qiao's fingertip hovered over the touchscreen. He turned his head to look at her, his eyes clearly saying, Are you asking a stupid question? Zhang Shui slowly turned her head away, fluttering her eyelashes. She wasn't flustered, just a little blushing. That expression confirmed that she was just asking a question she already knew the answer to. What do you think? Then I'm going to take a shower. She stood up and rushed towards the bathroom. Have we really skipped ahead to sharing the same bed already? Qiao suddenly pulled her. As if sensing something, Zhang Shui stopped walking, then turned her head. You made me feed you, made me serve you drinks, and even had me tie your hair for you. The voice from behind rang out indifferently. Shui, did the doctor ever tell you? She was so obedient just now, it turns out everything was waiting for her here. At that moment, Zhang Shui felt that this was the most regrettable thing she had ever done. Even her fingers, wrapped in thick gauze, felt a tingling sensation, and she even felt like she could dig a hole in the ground and bury herself. Qiao paused for a moment,
looked at Zhuxi, his voice clearly filled with amusement. Do you need my help with your shower? Next episode preview. Fight back. Warning, the scenes of them alone afterward are not entirely innocent romance. There is no negative connotation regarding their interactions as a couple. Mini drama. Fox always thought she had a great figure. Until one day. So soft. Daily life thereafter. Something convenient.